Hello everybody and welcome to the interview with MonkeyFarm. Hello Monkey.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing good, how about you?
I'm great.
So we
Thanks
are
for having
recording... Yeah, no worries. So we're recording this, we're going to try and get to find out a little bit more about MonkeyFarm, find out about his background, how he got into YouTube. So to begin, do you want to just say for anybody that doesn't know who you are, what sort of videos you do?
Sure.
That sort of information.
Yep, I'm MonkeyFarm. I'm almost exclusively Minecraft. You can find me at youtube.com/monkeyfarm. And I've been doing this since the end of 2011, so that would have been Minecraft Beta 1.7, I believe, was when I started playing a little bit earlier that year. I've been focusing on most of my big builds that people know me by are my mob spawners. I do a lot of those, and a couple Let's Play series. People like my Second World, and I play on Hermitcraft also, and I don't know, that's about it.
So if you had to go way back, like maybe even before you started playing Minecraft, where would you say your passion for making videos began?
Actually, I learned when I started YouTube. I hadn't done a lot of videos before that. I had done, some graphic stuff and photography and Photoshop and everything. So I had, the computer basics, but I had never done, actual videos and posted to YouTube before Minecraft.
Was there a certain person that sort of made you go ahead and begin uploading? Sort of any inspiration?
Well, the reason I began playing Minecraft was a guy named, what was his name? I can't remember, it was so long ago. I think it was David X, something like that. And he had done kind of a step-by-step walkthrough of learning Minecraft. And at first, I thought it was a pixelated game. I'm like, why would anybody want to play this? And somehow I started watching his videos and got hooked on him. And I'm like, wow, I got to do this. And then finally, to start making YouTube videos, is I invented this really fast-shooting arrow dispenser. And I'm like, I gotta put this up there because I hadn't seen one out there on another video. So I put that up so my nephew could see it actually, and then it just kind of kept making videos after that.
Yeah, and then you became part of Hermitcraft. How did that happen?
Well, I had known Generic B, who had started that server. Just through, communicating through videos, and he's like, hey man, come on the server and join. And at first I was a little busy because I had a full-time job, and I probably joined like a year after, or not a year, I don't know, quite a while after he had originally invited me, and then started playing, and I knew a lot of the other players on the server as well, which, is finally why I said, even if I can only play a little bit of the time, I'm hanging out with these people anyway, so why not, play all together on the server.
MonkeyFarm, where did you get the idea or the inspiration to make your texture pack, John Smith?
Yeah, the texture pack, I was using the John Smith texture pack, just, the normal one, the one that I didn't create, and since I had mentioned I do some Photoshop and stuff like that, and I'm like, I want to put a subscribe button on my pig, so that I could like show it in the intro of my videos, because you want to tell people to subscribe and all that. And so I threw the subscribe button and the like button on my pig, and everybody really liked it. So I ended up naming the pig Bilbo, and he's lasted, through the years that people always know that I have a pig named Bilbo, and he has subscribe buttons all over him and stuff. So at that point, there were a few blocks I really disliked, like glass specifically, because you just can't see through it and all that. And so I just decided to redo a lot of the blocks myself. And
it looks
pretty
really
much
cool.
it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. Okay, thank you for asking your question. Mine Cheesecraft in Minecraft chat says, what happened to your music channel?
Well, YouTube happened to my music channel. They just have a lot of problems with music. They're afraid of copyright. So every time I uploaded a song, they wouldn't approve it, or they wouldn't block it or anything. But I would get this message saying you have to prove that you own it or that you created it. I would go through all these steps and submit, tell them all the software I use and all the, everything I did. And, I uploaded probably, I think, 4 or 5 songs, and, I went through that process every single time. So it got a little annoying, and then finally I got one, and I submitted all the stuff, and it was just on hold for several weeks. And ultimately I just said, well, this isn't worth it if I can't even post the videos. So I just kind of, stopped doing that. I mean, music is obviously a big part of my life, so I still, play it and listen to it on my own, but I just don't upload any new songs.
Is there anywhere else where people can find music, or any sort of platforms you'd consider in the future, like SoundCloud?
Well, I actually on my app, I've posted a lot of little loops I've made with the app. So those are like little drum beats I've made and stuff like that, and those are cool. You can just go to my Minecraft Twitter is a little bit different, but if you go to the Quake DJ app Twitter account, you can see all the posts I've made, either from Instagram or Vine, that I have posts to Twitter also. So if you really need music created by me, since my music channel has kind of stopped, you can find it there, I guess.
I've just started a YouTube channel. I'm wondering what advice you might be able to give me.
Well, YouTube is a tricky business. Obviously, as you can tell, a lot of things have changed on my channel, and what I would say most of all is be consistent. Pick a certain time of the day or the week and post, consistently, and try to play with other, communicate with other channels that might be playing the same game as you or doing the same content, and try to communicate with them, and maybe kind of trade a little shout out or something like that. Like when my channel was growing, Minecraft was new, and a lot of the other channels, we were all kind of the same size, and we were all in the same place growing, and we were able to help each other out a lot just by, we would mention if we built something that somebody else built or designed, we would always mention, yeah, this is that little clock that Joe Schmo made, and and then you end up putting it into one of your farms, and then those people will know that you mentioned them, or you could tell them that you mentioned their video, and they might thank you, or they might mention you in a video, and just things like that, and be part of whatever little community you can find, and and I guess it takes time too, just depends on how much time you have and what you're trying to do, if it's something new or if it's something that there's a lot of content for already also.
Is YouTube your full-time job now?
I am in between projects. I'm taking probably till the end of the year to work on promoting my app and that kind of stuff, and at that point we'll see how it goes, and I may continue working with some of my old clients that I had for my full-time job, or I might just find a different full-time job, so we'll see.
How did you get your name?
I had originally thought of the name a long time ago before I started the channel. A bunch of us were trying to think of what band name we would name ourselves if we had a band, and that was kind of just what I came up with, not for any particular reason. And I had the domain name and everything, and I'm like, oh well, this will be a cool name to do the channel with, and it stuck. So really, not much more to it than that.